Happy Wednesday. Dum dum dum. So this is Master of Magic. This game came out last month. Well, technically 2 months ago. And let's see, we are currently on turn 235. This is with Dwarves. Stuff. And for those of you who don't know, this is one of my This game is based off of the 1994 Master of Magic game. It's basically the same game. In all intents and purposes, it's the same game. The only major differences are graphics upgrade, different developer for one, graphics upgraded, improved sound, of course. They changed the maps around and instead of now the strategy map being a big bunch of squares, it's a hex map. Combat, same difference. It's now a hex map. They've added the events to the different dungeons, or we just call them points of interest. They've had some possible events that happen on those now, everyone. Which are extras.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Always interrupting me.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Happy Wednesday. So as I was saying, changes here. Again, the event system expanded. But that's pretty much the significant changes to this game. Otherwise, it's pretty close to the original version, which is good because the original version is one of my top favorite games of all time. So, let's see. So, let's look in the mirror real quick. So, this is the Merlin portrait. So, one we picked for this one. Currently doing Sorcery Mastery, which gives us a bonus to casting spells and that kind of fun stuff that are sorcery based. Artificer, so we can make magic items at half cost. Mirren, so allows us to start in the plane of mirror with the race for there, which of course is the Dwarves for us. And he's charismatic. We picked this up in one of the points of interest, and what you can do when you go to the points of interest like dungeons, temples, that kind of stuff, you beat up on whatever's in there, you get the rewards, and sometimes you get extra traits, sometimes you get extra spell books, which we've only got still with only the original 8 sorcery books, so no big deal there. From there, we currently only have 2 heroes. Theria the Thief, she's max level, I believe, and then War Axe Chaos Warrior. Now, she's a regular hero, he's a champion. We had to summon him, and he's still kind of low level. He's still like 2, I think, 2 or 3. So anyway, he's still coming up in life. And then our history of the game. So this is our army strength. We are the green line. We've only found 3 of the 4 wizards that are supposed to be here in the game. We're currently at war with Tauron, as you can see by his little army strength. We've been beating up on him for a little while now, a couple of turns at least. That's our army strength, magic power. I still forgot to look to see what this magic power metric really is. It's not just how much mana you have and that kind of fun stuff. It's a combination of stuff, but I don't know what. We need to find out exactly what that is. But as you can see, we've got a little bit of a lead over everybody that way. And then research. We've got this little lead on most. Tari's not that too far behind. And then number of towns. So, number of towns. In this game, remember that your ABCs always be colonizing. That's what it was. Always be colonizing. You want to be expanding at all times, because if you're not expanding in this game, you are losing. As you can see, Tauron has lost some stuff because of the cities we've taken from him, which has helped us. So we're technically expanding it that way. Hey Jeff, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Set the dogs away to work with Blank to never be seen again. No, Mrs. Gimpy is currently home, and she may be playing The Sims 4 at the moment with the dogs. That's the funny part, is the dogs actually be on the screen with Scout even. So anyway, number of towns, so we're doing well there. And then victory conditions. If you didn't know, you either have to eliminate all 4 of the wizards, or you cast research and cast a spell of mastery. However, once you start casting the spell of mastery, everybody will declare war on you. So get ready. Why is the phone ringing and why isn't Mrs. Gimpy picking it up? Somebody's calling him. Mrs. Gimpy doesn't want to talk to him. EA Magic. Expand always in Magic. What? No. No, that's not what that... No, it's ABC, Jeff. ABC. Always be colonizing. Always be colonizing. Okay, so, armies and stuff. Well, cities. That's all our cities. We don't do that way. So this is the land of Arcanum, whatever. This is where Tauron was. We're basically just going through and conquering all his cities as we find them. So just working our way through. He's the purple there. We're just working our way through that way. And of course, then there's Mirror. We got a little bit more, plotted out here. Now, as far as this goes, we started off over on this continent. Rocketville is our capital. Then we expanded this way, and we're still expanding to the west as much as we can, conquering neutral cities as we go. But it doesn't matter which race they are, we're usually conquering them. Again, going in all directions as we can. So conquering, expanding, all at the same time, and then of course this continent over here, we sent, conquered a draconian city, and we're using those guys to get settlers over to island situation, or where the islands are, different continents that we can't get to by land. Because when it's by land, all we have to do is have our engineers build these magical roads, and everything gets around much more quickly that way, because magic. So there we go. ABS, always be shark? That makes no sense. Shark Friday is dead. It is now Emu Ostrich Fridays. I can go with that one, Jeff. So, anyway. Like I said, that's where we're expanding. Armies, that kind of stuff. Our heroes. The army's not too big a deal. We'll be looking at those shortly. As far as heroes go, like Etheria, she's a superhero, so I'm pretty sure that's max level. That's pretty well. She's got the 17 melee, 30 armor, 30 resistance, 14 hits. She's got a movement of 9, and she's flying because magic items. She doesn't have any real special abilities, but she does fine. Oh, charmed and agility is her big thing. Agility, she gets more armor as she leveled up, and charmed, she gets a higher resistance from the start. As far as equipment goes, this we go. So, magic sword, you made that for her. I think we're making another magic sword, or an axe. I forget what we're making. Anyway, I think it's going to her. Guardian Wind Plate Mail, we did not make that. We looted it from somewhere. Ring of Flying, we made that for her. So, bonus to armor, bonus to movement, and melee and range attack. She only has melee attacks. War Axe, this is a Wand of Stoning that we looted, which is pretty decent. Merging allows him to travel underground in one turn type deal, kind of like a teleportation thing. It's a nature spell. Stoning, meaning every time you attack somebody with this thing, there's a chance to turn the targets in that particular group to stone. Shield of Protection, so that just makes it a little bit harder. And another Ring of Flying, but more geared towards a spellcaster, because it's got the -1 to spell save. So that's stuff. And then we have a bunch of stuff in the Fortress Vault for the next hero that we bring in and hopefully doesn't die. So that's those guys. A spell. Oh, we are creating an artifact right now. 9 more turns. And then researching Spell Ward. So, there we go. But we can't make any Austria. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. Okay, so let's go. Oh, apparently we don't have anything to do this turn. Do we have money? We have 400 gold. Okay, cities. Okay, and these are what the cities look like. This is a troll town. So we're using this town to recruit trolls for us and do other stuff. Adamantium doesn't matter to them, unfortunately. Adamantium gives you any units recruited in the city, as long as they have an alchemist tower guild, whatever. They get a bonus to their offense and defense. It's either mithril or adamantine. Adamantine, of course, is better. Unfortunately, the trolls cannot build the alchemist tower or guild, whatever it is, so they don't get take advantage of that, unfortunately. Kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes. But anyway, they're just except that one's going to be ready next turn. Trade goods because the city's basically done. Hammer hands. This city does have adamantine, and they do have the necessary alchemist guild. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
So they get to take advantage of the adamantine, so all the dwarven units that are made in the city, because this is a dwarven city, they all have nice little bonuses to their stuff. So you can usually see over the lower left-hand corner there, above, so when I hover over the portrait for the unit or the icon, at the top of that little window, the pop-up window, you see two little circular icons. The second purple one, that means they've got adamantine units. The first unit, or the first thing is, what is that actually? Melee attack. So melee attack and adamantine. So it has adamantine, +2 to attack, +2 to defense, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a bonus. Okay, so they're good. I'm just going through the different cities and seeing what I can use my money for to speed up the production of certain buildings, like this one, a sawmill. Sawmills increase the production of this city. So we're going to speed that up for 200. We got 231 left. Down's going to be done in a turn. Hey, Brew, welcome back. What's up? We're conquering two different planes at once, maybe. Well, we're not conquering. Mirror is a different thing, that's for sure. And has Scout been seen today? She's been seen in a video game. Does that count? See ya, Catger. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Have fun studying in the morning. Or going to school, whatever you're doing during the day. We need to save up our money. There's some really long build times out there. Look, it's an oracle. Beat up some elves? Oh, we're definitely beating up on elves. Because Toron, the wizard we're fighting, he started with high elves, it looks like. So we're beating up on the elves. Of course, we're just making them work for us. So. Now you're waiting for how long it takes to find it. Oh, first Scout to find us? Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath too long on that one. I heard said earlier that the Gimpy family ran into Scout in the past 24 hours. That it was not the case, no. Should have a contest? What kind of contest would it be? There's no winners in that contest. If Scout ever shows up again at our front door, there's no winners there. You lead many Draconians, but can you truly claim to be their equal? This they ask you now. They ask of you now. Face their ancient kin, and thus prove once and for all you may be called Master of the Draconians. And even abandon the quest or accept impossible consequences. Choices are. So this is new, sort of, I think. Leave you have no time for such folly. Accept and fight using your strongest army. Sure. So we're defending them. This is our strongest army over on the right. Against who's our challengers, which are an air striker. Oh, that's a flying ship. Draconian magicians, doom drakes, Draconian spearmen, and another air striker. So 2 flying ships in that against our. This is our strongest army. This doesn't look good to be our strongest. 1 steam cannon, a bunch of hammers. Sorry, hammer hands. 1 elven lord and a golem. This is nowhere close to my strongest army. I just want to point this out. This is nowhere close. But yeah. 292. What was your largest ship? That depends on your. The largest ship we've got. Ship of the line. We just picked up a war galleon. think we picked up the War Galleon yesterday. I think it was a War Galleon. Got that off the Spanish yesterday. But we got a number of Ship of the Lines. We got a Carrack or 2. That kind of stuff. So the biggest ones, I think, are the Ship of the Lines. I think those are the largest ones. Okay, so... guns. What's the one in your thumbnail? The one on my thumbnail. Oh, for the YouTube stuff? I have no idea. I have no idea which one you're looking at, so I honestly don't know. Okay, how are these guys for resistance? They are not the best resistance. So who do we want to confuse and stuff? Want to confuse their ships? Or try to? What can we do for summoning? Air Elementals, Phantom Beasts. Oh, our casting skill's 102. Let's try a confusion first. Who wants to be confused? You want to be confused. He is not confused. How can you tell? Because see the little red triangle there? That's an indication he's got a debuff on him. Which would be confusion. Oh shit, I didn't want to shoot him. Oops. Oh well, that was a mistake. Okay, so Elf Cavalry or Lords? Elven Lords. They're beat up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the invisibility spell. Stay there. Some hammer hands out. The one who posted today. Yeah, I posted 3 videos today for a Tortuga brew. That's why I don't know. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's right, he's confused, he's just wandering around. Leave them alone. These are Doom Drakes. Trying to go around us, probably. Oh, they're going after the Golem. Oh, we need a log. So, damage or combat log over the left. They didn't stand a chance against the Hammerhands. Does Mrs. Gippy need to talk to me? Okay, be right back. Mrs. Gippy needs to talk to me. Okay, I'm back. Jeff suggests proper Taco Tuesday with something healthy as a side, maybe some guacamole. Today's Wednesday, Jeff. And I don't do guacamole. Anyway, back to our fight. So we're going to do massive visibility on the whole group. That way they can't shoot us with their little range weapons. And now we're nice and safe. So, who should we shoot with the cannon? Or the Doom Drake. Let's help the Golem out with the Doom Drakes. Oh, look, killed one. So again, he's got a bunch of flying units. That's a problem, isn't it? Because we can't attack them. Killed half my Hammerhands, you jerks. Wednesday is German day? Maybe some schnitzel with fried potato wedges? Sounds actually kind of good. I don't know where I'd get it from though, because we don't have too many German restaurants around here. So our only hope really... Well, they can actually see him when they're invisible, right? They can still see him. He's still confused. You should go after his little friend there. No? Wait a minute. He's not supposed to be able to shoot them when they're invisible. Invisible. Unit cannot be targeted in a battle. Only adjacent enemies will see it, but still get... They're not supposed to be able to shoot them, I don't think. Or is it because they can see them so they can shoot them? Well, that sucks. Who wants to be confused? Not the Doom Drakes, they're dead. But you. He is confused, so both ships are confused. He's the only one who's not. So, as long as they're not next to us, they can't see. They can't target us at all. Cheaters. Dum -dum. So this is the fun part about sorcery. Is they can confuse them and make them fight each other. It's great. Or if you can kill these guys, the fight's over because we have confusion lasts the whole combat. So if we can kill those guys off, it'll be over. Hey, mistake, welcome back. Looks like the invisibility bug is more common. Yeah, they're not supposed to be able to shoot you at range, but maybe it's because we're... I thought it didn't matter. As long as you're invisible, they can't hit you with ranged weapons, even if they do have somebody standing next to you. Might be wrong. Might be the first time. Look, they're all dead. Now we win. Do we really have to kill these guys? Ah, he's under my command. I need to get some of these. One of my draconian colonies is working on trying to get those. Can't shoot him because he's friendly. He's not. Thought it only bugged units with natural invisibility. Oh, no, it's a... Apparently it's a thing. So what's happening is confusion. There's a chance for them to just wander around aimlessly, attack a nearby, whatever's adjacent to them, or sometimes you can control them directly, which they're doing here. So shoot him. So there's the wandering thing. Oh, yeah, attacked him because he's in range. And they're not randomly attacking us because invisible. And combat is supposed to be over once we kill everything. And we have two. And if things are still confused, everything else is dead for the enemy. We're supposed to win. I don't know why it's not doing that. Because confusion never breaks.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I'm not, but... Oh, they're both. So they're not under our control, but we can't shoot them either, for some reason. Or is he out of ammo? Does he run out of ammo? He does, so we can't shoot them anymore. Shoot each other, damn it. He's got 5 shots left. He's got 5 shots left. What kind of magic can I do? Air elementals are 38 mana, so I can't summon them. I can do Psionic Blast. I can get 2 of those off. I hit the wrong button. Oh look, 1 point of damage. He's under our command. There we go. Melee combat. Killed him. Ta-da! That's all we had to do. Okay, so we've proven ourselves as a worthy Dragon Master. Picked up 3 fame, some gold, all the mana we used. Nothing special, just experience for those. Again, that is no way that is at our strongest army. Okay, so enchantment applied to Valis and Airtop. This effect is active. The city has decreased decreased unrest. Oh boy. It's okay. Ah, Fang the Draconian, a hero. Thank you for freeing me. I will happily join your cause if that is your wish. Fang the Draconian, 8 attack, 5 armor, 7 resistance, 8 health. Enchanted weapon, Fire Breath 5, as Draconians have. Flying, of course, and he's lucky. So that's +1 to all the units' rolls, including attack, armor, and resistance. And then Super Might. Might increases the hero's hand-to-hand attack by +1 per level. Super Might increases this bonus by 50%. That's all his stuff. So he's not horrible, but he's not a champion. We'll still take him because we need the heroes. We're only down to 2. So Fang. Lucky stuff. Stay away. Luck breaks all games. Or makes them better. Depending on how you see it. Depending on how it rolls. when the dice are in your favor, it's a good thing. When it's not in your favor, it's a very bad thing. And again, because of the invisibility bug, Nightblade. Oh. Yeah, if you go in Nightblades and there's an invisibility problem, yeah. Okay, so right side stuff first. So War Trolls, they've been summoned. We're making a little War Troll army right there. Parthenon. How much money do we have? 3 grand. This gets us what? More power. Reduces unrest. Unrest is currently 5%. Sure. Hammer has are recruited. Just building all that stuff up. I think we're doing what? 2 hammer hands and then a cannon. This is a temple. Stone Earth. What's next on the list to build? Alchemist Guild. Oh, got an adamantium. So, armoring. Do armoring after that. Alchemist Guild after that. 5 turns. Yeah, buy that now. Okay, so a shrine. 20 turns for a shrine. This is a dwarven town. This is a newer dwarven town. So we will buy the shrine to help with the unrest at 25%. Marketplace. Get that done. Next in line. Foresters Guild up to production. Library, temple. And rest isn't that bad. so Draconian engineers. You guys are... Where are you? Oh, that's right. This is our Draconian island. Mostly. It might be... That's all. It's just an island, isn't it? Got lots of room to expand. Well, maybe not lots, but we got room to expand so far. Let's build a road that going that way. Build. Oh, we're building a second group, or second engineer, so buy that one. So we have one going that direction, one going that direction. Okay, a boat. So we're doing housing now. 19? Why are we doing housing? We got this kind of stuff. War college. Don't really need catapults. Allows us to do Pegasus, Wizards Guild. Yeah, Wizards Guild, then that one. So this is a high elf city. Now these work differently than the Dwarves. So each race has their own stuff. Zest Riddle, welcome to the stream. Have you played the original game? Oh yes, I have. It's one of my all-time favorites. Okay.
Hey, bag of water.
Just a second.
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
We are old? Well, it came out in 94. So I guess you can't really say you're old unless you say how old you were in 94 when the game came out. Then you can say you were old. But saying that you played the game in 94 doesn't necessarily make you old. You can still be what? Let's see. You can still be, in your 40s. You're saying it a bit in jest? Oh, I'm not. You're 39. Yeah, see, I was 24 when the game came out. Hey, Taco, welcome back. Yeah, 39, you're... Let's see, at 39, let's see. You're almost young enough to be my son, or child, how about that? I'm almost old enough to be your father. Don't take it the wrong way. But it suits the situation. Oh, it's not. It's a joke. It's not hurting anybody's feelings here. We know how old we are. And technically I'm not old because my parents are still alive. They're old. As long as my parents are still alive, you can't call me old. Officially. Anyway, as I was talking about the races, for people who aren't familiar with the game, every city is, you can only have one race in each city. You start off with one type. We start off with dwarves, and as you conquer other cities, you can pick up other races. Like we've got draconians, trolls, dark elves, now we've got high elves. And what's special about high elves is, and every race has their own little characteristics. And the big one or one of the big ones for high elves is, for every population you have, they produce 0.5 power. Power is important for magic stuff. So the more high elves you have, the more power you have going towards magic, which is important for mana production, research, and casting skill. Why am I working on Oh, I'm trying to get my casting skill up to get through the artifact quicker. So, going that way. Are there paladins in human cities? Yes, the high men have the paladins. And the high elves have a kind of similar unit with their elven lords. They have similar qualities to the paladins. They're not as good, but they're close. You're just as old as you feel, and I feel ancient, Jeff. What were you trying to say, Taco? I don't know what you're trying to say there. Anyway, again, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. Okay, so... Oh, this is the one we were just looking at. Dum-dum. Poor Texas got a wee little bit of snow. And ice, too, Jeff. And Dark Elf Souls has been leveled up to that. Enjoying this game so far. I saw it has mixed reviews. I'm enjoying this game mainly because the mixed reviews are people that are weirdos. Because there's really, this game is almost a copy of the 1994 version, which is a great game. And if you've never heard of Master of Magic, maybe you've heard of its offspring, such as Age of Wonders and Heroes of Might and Magic and others of those type of games. They're all either based off of the original Master of Magic, or they're heavily influenced by it. This game, this current version of it that I'm playing today, is almost an exact copy of the 94 version. The only main differences are the graphics, the sound, and some little events here and there. Otherwise, it's basically the same game. Lords of Magic, sure. But this is Master of Magic. And, you know, all the negative reviews for this are either people that never played the original game, or they haven't played the original game in so long they don't remember what it was, or they're just being overly critical for stupid reasons. Maybe they were expecting more out of a remake, but the devs, when they came out with the announcement a couple years back, when they were working on this, they said they're just going to copy the game. They're not going to be adding anything huge to it. They're just going to be taking the original game, improving the graphics, that kind of stuff, and that's it. They weren't putting new stuff in, really. So, games for I'm not sure why someone would buy it if they didn't like this type of game. Because there's, well, I will be back. Welcome to the stream. Some views that complained about bugs. Some fans of the original. Oh, because the original never had bugs. No games have got bugs anymore. I mean, I've never played a video game within the last 5 or 10 years that didn't have any bugs. I mean, that's just bugs are a thing of the past. They don't happen anymore. And if you believe what I just said, you really need to stop listening to anybody on the internet or people in general. Because every game is fucking buggy. Anyone who complains about a game having bugs in it, or the original didn't have bugs in it, they didn't play the original, for one, because the original was full of bugs. It had a number of updates to it over the years, and it still has bugs in it to this day. So anybody who's complaining about bugs in this obviously didn't play the first one, or they're totally ignoring how the development process that was handled. So yes, the bugs in this game are an homage to the original. That's what it is. And the bugs in this really, I mean, if you're noticing them, yeah, whatever, okay, but they're not game breaking. At least I haven't run into any that are. So again, the criticisms of this are dumb. Like criticizing a game that says it has bugs in it. Are you playing any other games, honestly? Because I don't know of any game out there that doesn't have any bugs. And I've been playing video games since I was 7 years old. That's 1977, for those of you who don't know. I've played a lot of video games over my years. Every friggin' game has bugs. Every software program out there has bugs. That's just the way it is. If you can't handle that, you need to look at a different form of entertainment. Maybe go back to playing cards. Encounter some bugs that were game breaking, or at least there's those that can take you out of experience, not bugs in general. Well, those are bugs, and I haven't run, like I said, I haven't run into anything game breaking, and nothing. I don't know. I just really haven't run into really any major bugs. I mean, they're out there. I think we ran into them in the last combat we had with the invisibility, where ranged units were able to shoot some units, but I think that was a special situation. I'm not even sure what the rules are, so that may not have even been a bug. So, that Sword Coast Legend, I hear there's a game-breaking bug. There's always, well, seen many bugs in the mist, or perhaps asteroids for Atari. Oh, there's bugs in that too, Jeff, believe it or not. Not very common. You have to really search for them. Have you been attacked by an earth elemental that came from a cave or a magical forest yet? An earth elemental that came from a cave. I don't think I've seen an earth elemental in a cave yet, or a magical forest. Trying to remember, I don't think I've seen earth elementals yet. I've seen fire and air and water, but I don't think I've seen the earth yet. But this is also kind of my first playthrough still. I'm only playing, I'm not playing this freaking every day. To be honest, I'm not playing it every day. I'm not playing this game nearly as much as I'd like to, is what I'm trying to say. No, Taco, he's talking about this game. He's talking about this game. For seeing there might be a little bit of confusion. We have different nodes, what they call nodes in this game. There's sorcery nodes, nature, and chaos. This one right here, this is a sorcery node. And what a node is, it's like a, you know, it's a mana node. It's a magical node. And when you first go to them, they're inhabited by creatures that belong to that type of magic. So sorcery magic has sorcery units like phantom beasts and maybe air elemental. Air elementals, I don't know if they're technically illusion or not. But anyway, phantom beasts, phantom warriors, that kind of stuff. Chaos nodes have, which are usually on a volcano like this one, have like fire elementals or a dragon or fire giants, that kind of stuff. Fire-based stuff.
Hello everyone.
Just a second. Let Veronica
My name
do her
is
thing.
Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself.
There you go.
That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Okay, and then we have the nature nodes. These have basically like bears and sprites and earth or giant worms, that kind of stuff. Basically nature type stuff. And what happened to you, Zest, with the, what was it? An earth elemental came out of a cave. So there's also what we call points of interest, which are basically all these little lights going up in the sky. There are monsters in these, okay? Sometimes these monsters come out. That's not a bug. Sometimes the monsters come out of these points and they go beat up on your city. If your city does not have the proper defenses, you lose that city. That's the way it works. But stuff coming out of these points of interest, either nodes or, you know, the magic nodes or the actual, you know, points of interest, that is totally normal. That is not a bug. So... Oh, you know it's not a bug. Okay. Didn't want anybody to be confused there. Yeah, they don't... Yeah, you won't have like a monster randomly pop up in the forest and go wandering towards the city. It has to come from one of the points of interest. Skate24, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah. It makes you... it makes you, you know, revisit your ideas of how to build a city when you get conquered by, you know, a sprite. Because you don't leave anybody to defend it. It's like, oh, maybe I should have left a spearman or two in there to defend the city. You know, it's what happens. And again, that's something you learn fairly early in your lesson plan of this game, because there's stuff that happens like that, and you know, you tend not to forget. It. It's like Might Magic Heroes 3. You can't seem past. Is this the underground? People call it the underground, but yes. It's actually, it's the plane of, it's the mirror plane, or the plane of mirror. It's technically not underground. It's actually just a different plane of existence. But it does get called the underground, yes. But it's not really. It just looks like it is. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so marketplace, 5 turns. We got the money. Get that built. Next, we're going after library. The problem with having so many cities. Oh, look, a golem leveled up. Oh, look, Hammer Hands leveled up. More Hammer Hands leveled up. Okay, so now it's time to... We already spent most of our money, so army time. So settlers. Oh, that's right, these settlers are out exploring. This is a mirror. We're looking for a spot for these guys to settle down. You can only start new colonies, 4 hexes away from any other city, so these guys are too close, so go that way. This is a group of dwarven settlers exploring just to see where they can sit down, start a new life. Which my mage hero? Is there a hero in this version of the game? So, the way this works, you have your main wizard. So in this case, we're using, this is a custom wizard. We used Merlin's portrait, and then we went through and we picked 3 traits. We picked Sorcery Mastery, Artificer, and Mirren. Charismatic we picked up in one of the points of interest. So technically not a hero, he's just your leader. They don't actually enter directly into combat, although they can cast spells in combat, on the combat field, but they're not affected by it. Right? So, but you do have heroes. That's what these guys are on the side around the portrait. We just did get Fang the Draconian by completing a little event. He's a Draconian hero. Then we have Theria the Thief. She's our longest, oldest hero. She is actually maxed out on experience, I believe. And then we have Warax the Chaos Warrior. He's actually technically a champion. So you have 2 different types of heroes as far as power levels go. You have your basic heroes, which are these 2 on the left. And Warax, he's a champion. How do you get champions? Sometimes they will come to you and you can hire them, or you can cast a spell to summon them. You can also cast a spell to summon regular heroes as well. And they level up over time. Right? It's like, you know, go in combat and that kind of fun stuff. So as you can see, so this is Theria. This is her experience level left. She's a superhero. It's all her stuff there. You can give him equipment, which remember we have to give Fang some equipment too before he goes out and does anything. Yes, I went with sorcery. I have 8 sorcery books, yes. Taco, I went earlier about you saying you don't care if I have a partner or not is because I just got him some... Oh. I understand now, Taco. 10 years older? There's nothing wrong with that. What if it was flipped? What if you were 10 years older than her? Would it matter? Mrs. Gimpy is older than me. She's not 10 years older than me, but she is older than me. Which is fun to make fun of. Anyway, so Fang. Fang is a melee. So we can give him, let's see. Can't use that because that's ranged. Can she do ranged? She's melee too. So you keep that. Oh, that's right. We're making an artifact to which is a melee weapon. There's this magic armor bonus, so give that to him for now. This ring. Oh, flight. Crap. This is a crappy ring of flying. We didn't make it, so therefore it's crappy. Chainmail of Cloak of Fear. Oh, that'll work. So this is +1 resistance, resist magic, cause fear, and guardian wind. So what does that mean? Resistance bonus adds to his resist stuff, resist magic, so he's got 2 items for that. He actually doesn't need that one. We don't really have any other armor. I'll go with that one. +4 armor. Okay, so resist magic, so he's going to have a really high resist magic thing. Cause fear, the way that works is anytime he gets in melee combat with somebody, they try to hit him. They have to resist the fear thing, otherwise they basically freeze in place for a turn. Guardian Wind protects them from ranged weapons. I think that'll work for now. We'll get him better stuff eventually. Like I said, we're making an artifact right now for Theria, a new weapon. So we'll just give her weapon to him, and that's done. Okay. Oh, there he is. And we have to go pick him up, too. We need to get him into his own army. Go, little dwarves, go. Oh, and this is our ghost. Our spirit. It's our spirit. Our spirit is exploring, helping these settlers to find a space to settle. These settlers. The node, sorcery node, chaos node. Okay, so I just turned on the, what is it called? Survey mode. So, survey mode allows us to see where we can actually settle. The green hexes mean we can settle there. And to see the numbers, so maximum population here is 15, get a production bonus of 41, 15 and 41 there, 13 and 49, 14 and 46, 14 and 44. Then we have adamantine ore. From here, 1 and 2. So the Fallen Temple. I got silver ore for a little bit more money. Oh, we have gold there. So in order to utilize the gold, we have to go here. No? There we go. So basically, anything within 2 hexes of where you set up your city, you're going to be able to utilize it as a resource. So in this case, we got silver ore, adamantium, gold. Some mithril as well. Not such a big deal once you have adamantium. Adamantine, sorry. That'll be good. We'll build a colony here. More dwarves. Disaster. The secondary traits and units, but champions or regular units. It's not all attack, help, defense, but sometimes those secondaries are super strong and you feel why people would actually fear a certain monster. Like the Chaos Spawn. I think he had 1 attack, 1 defense, but had something like Death Gaze and vulnerability to physical. Yep. That's what makes the bigger monsters more interesting. Am I going to watch the D&D movie coming out this year? Probably eventually, but I'm not going to the movies to watch it. Okay, and this is our staging ground to go over into Arcanum. Basically, we're just getting our armies ready here. So we got troll warriors, war trolls here. These are the dwarves. We have draconian mages there. Cannon. Cannon's going to join the dwarves. Need a new road. Okay, these guys. Oh, these are the defenders of this new colony that I just set up. Draconian engineers building roads. In Arcanum, so we're just trying to connect all our cities. And again, these cities used to belong to Tauron, the wizard, but we took them from him, and they are full of high elves that now work for us. Okay, this is one of our armies led by Warax, the Chaos Warrior. I think he can beat these guys up. He needs the work. Go after these guys first. Okay, this one we're going to auto-resolve simply because there's only 1 group of slingers, so we're going to send our familiar to fight this fight because 100% chance to win, no losses. Ta-da. Only a little bit of damage to the 1 cannon. Let's see. Now, attacking is not always the best idea, especially when you have group invisibility available to you. Why is that? Because when you attack them, they get to move first, which means they can beat you up if they got the right units, which they kind of do with these slingers. They've got swordsman, slinger, slinger. So they have 4 slingers, and the spearman and the swordsman. So basically, you know, whoever attacks first actually moves second in combat. And we want the invisibility on the group because it basically neutralizes the slingers. They can't attack us because they can't see us. So we're going to wait here. You're going to buy it when it comes out? I wouldn't be making that decision quite yet, Taco. I would watch it before buying it. There can't be any reviews on the movie yet. It hasn't come out. That's the thing. It's a little early to be deciding whether you're going to be buying a movie or not. Okay, this is just no hero in this army. Oh, we have that's right, we're building a little draconian army up there, aren't we? Okay, so we're still going this way. So we got defenses in there. Okay, this is Theria's army with her 4 hammer hands, 3 cannons, and troll shaman for healing. Keep in this direction. Is that it? That's it. Oh, actually, we have to go find what's his face. Armies. Where's he hiding? He always got to be in our capital, doesn't he? So where they come into? There he is. Oh, look at him. He's riding a dragon and everything, it looks like. Isn't he special? He's going up here. He's going to join up with the draconian army that's doing their thing. It's flying along. I didn't realize he rode around on a dragon. How come he's not stronger than he is if he's got a dragon as a mount? Next, we're going to have you stop by right there. The Soaring Peak, this is our main draconian city. Currently building an oracle in 7 turns. Should get a draconian shaman going for healing reasons. We already have magicians already out there. We don't have any bowmen though. Can't build them from this town because there's no forest. Doomdrakes though. Go. Dun, dun. Go. That's it for this turn finally. Is there any particular thought about this very composition of that squad? You have 1 shaman in addition to other units. Does it have some bonuses or something? Yes, it has a healing thing, or a healing ability. So, after combat is done, it increases the healing rate for the group. So that's why we keep it around. So if we do take any damage, it gets healed a little faster. He cannot heal in combat, but outside of combat he helps the group recover faster. Low Tortuga, but ended up playing Rebellion. I'm sorry, Brew. No, I'm not. Rebellion's a great game. Okay, so this fight. So see, they're attacking us. This is what we wanted to do. So we're going to command this personally because I don't trust the stupid familiar. Even though we've got a high advantage to winning, we might take too much damage because familiar is not always the smartest thing. So, first thing we do is... So we could have him cast a spell, but we're going to have Gimpy cast a spell first to protect us from the evil slingers. So now the whole group is invisible, they can't see us, so they're just going to sit back and wait for us to kill them, because they have no choice. Hate the long intro? Oh, for Rebellion? I haven't played in so long I couldn't tell you what the intro was. See, these are our shaman, so they can either move forward and do a little bit of range damage against those guys. So shaman bring a little bit of range power, not a lot. Cannons are better for it. Cannons tear these units up because of the way the damage works in this game. Basically, the cannon is hitting every unit and every figure in this unit when they hit him. And because they don't have a whole lot of armor, and he hits pretty hard, it works pretty well. Not so effective against single units, but against these type of units, they tear them up. Okay, where are the hammerhands? New to the remake, it is not. It is not new. Makes cannon real OP? Not necessarily. Yes, they are strong, but I wouldn't say they're necessarily OP. See, he can move anywhere he wants in one turn. Because of his wand that he's using. Then he can cast a spell. What spell should he cast? Firebolt? Sure, why not? Who does he want to blast? How much mana? He's got 25 mana total. So soup that up to 10 more and shoot the Spearman. That was not nearly as effective as I was hoping it was going to be. Got to pay attention to the log. No, again, what makes the cannon strong is because they hit hard. They've got 15, and these are also adamantium upgrades, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, they got mithril weapons. So these are upgraded. They've got +1 to their attacks, and plus they're a little experience too. So as their damage goes up, 15 damage. And the way it works is, for every point of damage you do, you roll against their armor. And if the roll is higher, you know, ignore the armor.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while.
So as we're shooting these
Stretch damage,
little halflings,
you ignorant meatbag.
See, they've only got 3 armor. So there's a lot of damage coming in here every turn. And the thing is, it's rolled against every unit. It's not just one roll against the whole little units. Against every 8 figure gets hit by it. So they don't have a lot of armor, so they go blah. It's, again, the cannon's very devastating against these smaller units, less experience, that kind of stuff. But when you go up against the bigger units, like, say, golems, if you go against these guys, you know, his armor is at 10, so the cannon isn't quite as effective, but it still works. But it's just slower to do its job. Is adamantium because of the Alchemist Tower? Yes. Yes, without the Alchemist Tower, you cannot have mithril or adamantium stuff. Okay, next turn. Let's see. It's not a fair fight. It's not meant to be. It's dwarves against halflings. Who do you think's going to win this fight? And then throw in, you know, random lizard man. And see, again, why am I fighting this fight if it's so easy? Because the AI doesn't necessarily use all the magic it has available to it correctly, I guess. In this case, it's, you have to, because we're using mass invisibility, all our units are invisible, so their range units are neutralized. And the strong part of halflings is they're able to mass all these slingers together. But if you visible, they're pointless. So we got 20 points left. Who wants to get nuked? So I killed a couple of them. And he can keep on moving because his wand allows him to do that. It's cheating almost. And we're just eking these guys a little bit closer to get slightly better hit chances on killing these guys. You guys can stay there. Shaman. No damage there. Poor halflings. Never stood a chance. And firebolt. Ta-da! Operation Rolling Thunder. That's what the halflings thought it was. Thing is War Axe is, near close to what he can do yet. He's still very low level. Okay, next. Okay, Dwarf Engineers, where are you guys going? I think we're just randomly building... Oh, we're building a road over to this keep here. To make our conquest a little bit easier. So this is a town of dwarves. I got 8 swordsmen on defense. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so Forge Rock. This is still a newer town. Forester's Guild, 22 turns. We'll buy that now. What rank is he? He's like 2. He hasn't seen a whole lot of combat yet. He's still somewhat new to our organization. Cathedral. Do we want a cathedral now or do we want to wait? Adds 4 power and reduces unrest level by 10%. There's no unrest in this town. This is a draconian city. Power. We'll wait on that one. Shaman leveled up. I do like the artwork. I mean, it's not the most detailed artwork, but it's fairly well done. And it's nice to see some, different interpretations of the units. Because we didn't get this kind of stuff back in the day. And they're pretty good. They're pretty well done. Okay, so Iron Hearth, again, this is one of our smaller dwarven settlements at only not even 2,000 population yet. But the Foresters Guild adds more food and production, so we will buy that now. That's what we're just looking at. Okay, South Mud, this is the Troll City. Their main job is to produce troll units. Because we need a troll arm. Is there? I'm trying to remember if there's a troll hero. I don't think there is. This was a troll city that we conquered. We didn't start this one, but I can do a cathedral. You want to do a cathedral? Just keep building more trolls. Build more trolls. War trolls. War trolls are generally, trolls are cool. Trolls are a good race, simply that they don't have a whole lot of specialized units like some of the races have, but the ones that they have, the special thing about trolls is the regeneration, meaning they heal faster outside of combat. And if a troll unit dies in combat, but you still win the fight, they come back to life. So, war trolls with some shaman with them, you can roll with these guys because it's just constant regeneration, and when they get out of combat, regeneration makes them heal faster, the shaman makes them heal faster, so you just keep rolling with those guys. I'm the biggest troll of all? Well, maybe not. It's not a AAA remake, but I wish it looked more like Baldur's Gate when it comes to the portraits. I mean the style of them. But not everybody has to look. I like having different art styles. I don't like it when everybody just mimics everybody else's art styles. That gets old. I like that their styles is a little bit different than everybody else. You know, it's good to see. And I think the devs, they are, I want to say they're Polish. I think they're Polish devs. I'm not positive about that. So, you know, but again, I like the artwork because it's a little bit different than what we're used to seeing in these type of games, and it's good. In all honesty, I like it. So, do war trolls come back to life though? I remember one of the higher units didn't come back to life. It might have been. It's the mammoths that don't come back because the mammoths don't regen. Yeah, I think the devs that did this game are Polish. I think. I know they're European, and I think they're Polish. Because I remember seeing a video or something where they were talking. Their name struck me as being Polish. But I could be wrong. Probably am. But definitely European, though. Definitely more on the eastern side of Europe, based on the accents. So. Bladewater, you guys are... Oh, this is where we're building our Nightblades. This is a Dark Elf city. Currently producing a band of Nightblades that go cause trouble somewhere. And then Hammerhands. Hammerhands are so friggin' strong, especially with Adamantine. Ugh, these guys are sick. So, again, Hammerhands. Should I mix a golem in there just for fun, or just cannons? Cannons. Okay, dwarves. Cannons going in there. You're going in there. They are Polish? Cool. So I was right. I'm just happy that I was right. Okay, engineers, dwarven engineers, what are you guys doing? Where are you going? I think we're building a road going towards this city over here, which is Beastmen. We don't have any Beastmen in our empire. We should change. We need to change that. I think that's what this road is supposed to be doing for us. It's a forest. Go for the gold. Nothing wrong with being right. Nope, but it sure does feel good when I am. Okay, more dwarven engineers. Oh, we're building a road going to connect up with these guys here. Again, more engineers. This is another draconian city that we can conquer. Beardorf. This is a barbarian city. Barbarians suck. They don't have a whole lot of units to choose from. And they're very, not a fan of barbarians. Berserkers are their best unit and they're not that good. It's the cavalry as first strike, but the berserkers have, oops, not that. They have a thrown attack. Again, they're their best unit. I guess barbarians aren't supposed to be that great, but yeah. Barbarians are weird. They're weak. You can, I think they're supposed to work off the premises they swarm you to death. As in it's just zerg, zerg, zerg. Because they're very cheap units and you just keep pumping them out. I think that's what the playstyle is supposed to be. That's why they don't have any really big units. And so you can, as in this city right now, you can see one turn to crank out, you know, the base stuff. And then the cavalry and the berserkers, you know, not too long there. And the city isn't fully developed yet, so. There's a few things they can't build. Right. Well, usually almost all races have that problem, have that limitation. Most of the races are missing a couple of buildings for reasons. So. Okay, this is Forgehammer. This is another one of our dwarven producing cities of adamantine stuff. Because dwarves don't get actually a lot of units to produce. I mean, they get the engineers, which is a big one, but swordsmen, halberders, hammerhands, and steam cannons and columns. That's it. I mean, the golems are nice because they're big and they're fairly durable. Steam cannons, You know, you've seen what they do. They're good for taking out the masses of units. Hammerhands are just brutal. This is probably their best unit because they're not too expensive to build and they're very effective. Especially once you put adamantine on. It makes them that much better. Okay, we still have money to spend. Not on you. Librarian 3, sure, get that done. Wizard Guild in 29, nope, don't have the money for that. Animus Guild in 6. If we build this now, +1 to food per farmer, so that'll be +2 total. Unrest is reduced by 10%, doesn't matter. Healing rate of units, no big deal. It's not critical that we spend money on that yet. Same here. And why it's not critical? Because we're still at +2 food at the top. I think they have little hammers for hands in the original. I don't remember. Yeah, I honestly don't remember what the hammer hands looked in the original. Could always fire it up and see, but no, that would take forever to. Well, how long would it take to see actually the graphic? I don't know. Airtop. So this city, unfortunately, was supposed to be our. It's supposed to be a shipyard producing the flying ships from the Draconians, but unfortunately, there's no woods around here, so we're stuck building. Cathedral, don't have the money for it. Trade goods, trade goods, trade goods. Sages Guild in 2. Actually, it's only 96. We'll do that now. Oracle in 6. Oh, this is so. And we want to buy this actually because we want to get into producing some Draconian units to make an army for Fang, the hero. And that'll be the best of our money too, just in case. Okay, now we get to move around stuff. So this spirit. These guys are still looking for a place to settle. So I head over in this direction. It's a river. It's a desert. Desert. More production, but less food. Oh, these are the defenders for the city. So stay there. And then Fang. Fang is headed out here to pick up some units. Actually, we can have... so we have 4 Draconian Magicians. We're going to have them fly over here. Oh shit, he walked... I forgot about this. He walked out with Rocketville's garrison. I keep forgetting they do that. Go back home, dwarves. Got a city to guard. Okay, so while they're doing that... So 4, so left 4 more units after this is done. So actually that'll work out. So we're going to pump a bunch of magicians into this army with Fang. They're already there. 6 more turns until our artifact is done. Hurry up. Okay, so this is current army. 4 Draconian Magicians, and then the rest of that is going to be filled up with, what? A couple of Doom Drakes and 2 Shaman. So the whole army will fly, too. What artifact? It's a weapon. I don't remember what it is. But it's a weapon. I know it's a weapon, but I don't know exactly what we put on it. Wait. Okay, so War Axe. So War Axe is currently level 2, it looks like. Yeah, he's level 2. His special stuff is... So he's got Armor Piercing, Arcane Power, Increases the hero's magical range attacks by 1 per level. He's got caster, level or 30 mana. Super constitution, so he picks up more health when he levels up. So he's up to 14 already. He's a sage, so he's contributing to our research. Blade master, so he's got a better increase to hit as he levels up. That applies to both ranged and melee. Plus 10% per 2 levels. So yeah, it's 10% to hit. So merging, that's what he's getting from his wand. Spell save, it's a combination of stuff. Stoning, that's the wand. Magic immunity. That is him, I think. Or does he have an item? No, one of his items gives him immunity. Flight is from a ring, movement bonus. So he doesn't actually have... His stuff is the super constitution, the arcane power, and armor piercing. So again, he's a champion. He's not a regular hero. He's a little bit better. Says he's a hero, but he's really a champion. So anyway, he's going this way to beat some people up. Oh, look at this city with 2 units in it. I think we can take this. And we'll just do 100% here. Did he go in there by himself? No. Mastery of Conquered City, you can decide its fate. We can raise it, lose some fame, or we can keep it. Halflings, sure, we'll keep it. His army did not follow him. High attack, or rather secondary traits. I don't remember. It's been, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks since we played this last, so I honestly don't remember. And he leveled up. So, more stuff for him. Kind of messed up, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll get it here soon. It's only 6 turns away. Although the turns have taken forever because there's so much to do, but it's okay.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
I should, but... Okay, there we go. High elves down here. Okay, so east way. So this is... They've got 15,000 plus halflings in this city. It's not even finished building yet. Wow. So granary. Miners Guild for production. Marketplace for other stuff after that. We're going to need a temple too to keep them under control and go from there. Okay, so we're going to buy this granary, get more food production out of these guys, more growth, that kind of thing. Unrest isn't too bad with only him in there, so it's not too bad at all. Okay, that's all our movement. Most of our money spent. Next turn. Spell Ward has been researched. We're running out of spells to research. We're going to be forced to research the spell of mastery here fairly soon, whether we want to or not. Dwarf engineers. Oh, they want to join us. 3 units would like to join you in exchange. Yes, we always need more engineers. This is a thing. Okay, so these engineers, Draconians, build a road that way. Keep building a road this way. Can never have enough engineers. Soaring Peak. 2 turns to get these guys done, or now? Now. The shaman are joining this army. So that's 6. 3 more to go. Hammerhands recruited. Basically, we're just going to fill this city up with units and then start transferring sending them somewhere else to do stuff. When are we talking about stuff? Spellbook and a node. You can pick up spellbooks and nodes. Actually, in any point of interest, in all honesty. You pick up spellbooks, magic items, other things, more money, more mana. And then with this version too, they've added other types of events too. Not that it'll basically get you the same rewards, but they're a little bit more involved. Well, involved isn't really the right word, but okay. Fighters Guild to produce better things, and take care of that now. So, our last spell to research, the Spell of Mastery, will take 55 turns to research. Someday. Dark Elf Swordsmen have leveled up. Steam Cannon leveled up. Swordsman. Draconian Swordsman leveled up. Now, what's this? What was that? I don't know what that message was. That little town thing. Bloodrock. 5 turns to get a Fighters Guild going. What are they doing after that? Alchemist, Universities, Animist, Parthenon. We only have gold here. That opens up the Wizards Guild. Dark Elf Wizards, aka Warlocks. They're monsters. Horrible, horrible monsters. Okay, Hammerhands. Strong Fort, building an armory. Sages Guild after that. Unrest is taken care of. Animist Guild over here in Forestway. This is a high elf city that we conquered. The Berlin Forest, that. So Wizard Guild after that. %, unrest, but that's a big deal. Granary. Miners Guild, so we're going to buy this one. Get production up a little bit faster. Farmers Market. Do you want more food? Oh, this is so we can. Oh, this is a barbarian city. Sages Guild. Parthenon. And Hammerhands. Dum -dum. So this Dwarven army is ready to go. Cause trouble somewhere. Where do they want to go? This Earth node is ugly, if I remember right. Yep. The Great Worms. These things suck. So they suck a lot. Melee 27, armor 14, health of 45. Oh yeah, they got poison 15, plus 3 to hit. They can merge, which means they can travel anywhere on the map, and they get a bonus because of the node. So that's why they're getting the 2 there to each one of those. These guys suck. There's 2 of them around. Ugh. You need flying units to take care of them usually. Do not like them at all. Anyway. We got points of interest up here. We're going to send this Dwarven army up there to scout around a little bit while we're waiting for Fang's army to get ready. Go see what's up here. Yep, they are nasty. They're not very good. The way I was saying suck implied otherwise, Jeff. Yeah, they will kill a hero. Whether the hero is flying or not, they will kill him because that stupid poison attack they have. Oh, look at all the engineers they gave us. Where do you guys want to go to work? These engineers need to go. You can send them up here and just go start building roads this way around, or send them up here. All these roads we have to build in this area. We'll send them up here. There's more connections to make, I think. Oh, that still needs to be done. Yeah, we'll send them up here. Invisible drakes. We'll come back to Spiridor. March, 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 march. There they go. It's the engineering squad. Only goes so far though, once you cross so many rivers. Okay, our spirit's still scouting out this area for settlers to find a spot. These mountains look like a good spot actually. And of course there's a city there. Blood Kiss. What do you guys want to? More dark elves. Go slime. Okay, Fang's army. Still waiting. I'll try and wait for them to get built. So Fang, sit still. Another dwarven army to sit around and wait. Oh, these guys we can send out too. We've got plenty of armies over in Arcanum right now. Arcanum, whatever the name is. Let's see. This is a fairly tough node, if I remember right. Yeah, they've got the dragon. And the doom bats. Looking for points of interest. Oh, these guys. Okay, go have this army check them out. See what they can get. Run faster, my little friends. So, one criticism for unit artwork. I wish the units had cloaks or some type of coloring on their units that indicated your, faction. Like we're green. The history. I wish their cloaks were green. That's a feature I'd like to see added in. So that the units are actually colored the same as the color your wizard's supposed to have. Can you capture or tame neutral units like dragons or other units? No. Nope, nope, nope. You can summon units though. Like dragons and undead and all that other fun stuff. These guys are... Oh, they're just waiting to fill up, I think. Yeah, we're just building up this army over time, because this one is actually reducing it. Oh, why are these guys sitting here? Why are you guys... Oh, these are the ones going back to Rocketville. Never mind, that's Rocketville's garrison. Summon only temporary. As long as you can feed the mana into it, they will stay around. Yes, as the Spiritor just mentioned, there's some combat spells, like Confusion, you can cast on an enemy unit and they will basically either wander around, not do anything, attack any unit that's adjacent to them, or sometimes you get direct control of them during combat, and that will last throughout combat. But you can summon stuff as well, like magic. Oh, where's our spell book? So that's that stuff we're researching. How do we actually see our spell book? Is that a thing? I thought there was. Can't really see our spells unless... Oh, we can cast them. Never mind. This is how we see our spells. Cast them first. Anyway, we're in the process of casting Create Artifact, but there are summoning spells. And again, the way it works is you summon the creature, and then they have a upkeep cost. In this case, the spirit is 1 mana per turn. Storm Giant, 10 mana per turn. A Djinn, 17 per turn. Nagas are 2. Wandering Island is 5. So that's all the stuff we can summon that we pay a cost for. Heroes you don't pay a cost for. So that. And of course, depending on your spellbooks determines what you can summon. So in this case, sorcery stuff is... they're okay. Undead usually have... or sorry, Death has some good summoned units. Chaos does as well. Actually, I think everybody has some decent summoning units. And of course, the better ones are more expensive. To not only the initial cost to summon them, but the upkeep too. Yes, and there's a trait, Conjurer, lowers costs and all that kind of fun stuff. Summon Champion is a good spell. It summons a different type of hero, yeah. Because currently these are our heroes. Theria is a regular hero. We hired her normally. Warax, we summoned him using that spell, and then Fang, we found him doing a little quest thing. So, but you can usually summon regular heroes and champions. Now there's a set, you know, cast of characters for heroes and champions. I think about, what, 10 and 10? Somewhere around there. I think there's 10 regular heroes and somewhere around 10 champions. You can see that. We can see the list of them in the manual, I think. Yeah, there's different types of heroes, too. Is there a limit to champions? There's only so many champions you can summon. There's a list of champions you can summon from, and when you cast a spell, it's random. You don't get to pick the champion you summon. You cast a spell, and then it randomly picks from the list. Yeah, you can have at most 6 heroes total. But there's like... I want to say there's probably 20 heroes that you can either hire, summon, find, whatever. But it's a decent list of heroes, and some of them are obviously better than others. You guys are supposed to be sitting over here. Start of the game, heroes can join randomly, but they are the lowest tier. Typically, but that doesn't mean they're bad, though. That doesn't mean they're bad, because Theria is one of those heroes. And she's actually, once she gets up high, I mean, she starts off slow. Actually, she starts off actually pretty good because she's got a really high natural resistance. And when she gets to top level, she's actually pretty good. So, again, it's some heroes are just better than others. It doesn't matter what tier they are. Some of them are just good. Dum-dum. Okay, so he's got his army back. And he'll be sitting there for a little bit while. Or we can bring these guys down there to sit as garrison while he goes out and do something else. Sure, we'll do that. Like the ones with noble or pathfinding early. Yes, those are nice to get. Or the training guy too. There's a couple of them that will add experience to all the units in the army, so you level up faster, which makes combat a little bit easier early on too. Because they level up faster and they're therefore better. Okay, you guys are back home. You guys can just defend there for now too. And engineers. You are building a road going that way, across the swamp. Rebellion still has crash problems. Are you running in an emulation and like a different type of Windows version for it? That might help a little. Sometimes it helps, doesn't always. Okay, there he is going over here too. These guys up. Oh look, a little thing to take a look at. High elves, more high elves. No, this is on Steam. Oh. No. Okay, we have money to spend. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. How much snow and coldness do you have? Not to be a dick. Wizard's Guild. We'll get that built someday. Animist. Solinar Fang. This is one of our other draconian colonies. Which is at 300? That's not too bad. We'll buy that. Fighters Guild up here. This is a high elf city. Yeah, get this going. Okay, that's all our money. We're done. Only negative 12 Celsius. Only. Uh-oh. Raven, this is the 4th wizard. He is aggressive and he's restless with us. You have traveled well, wizard. I am Raven, and our trails were sure to meet as sure as the rain falls and the sun scorches, so we must follow the winds where they take us. Heed me. I will enjoy taking up arms against you if needs be. So let us make sure there's no such need. Sorry, I can read. Let us trade. Oh. Banish. What's this stuff? Oh, he wants to trade spells. That means he's also a sorcery too. You can trade. I forgot you can trade spells. How about Tortui again? Did it get lame to keep the crew happy? Lame equal difficult? No. It actually gets easier as you play the game. In all honesty, it was rougher in the start to keep the crew happy than it is now. It's actually pretty easy to keep the crew happy. So, stuff here, nothing special. Shield of defense, blah. That bull has become real big in the remake. The bull hat has become real big? Is it a bull hat? I don't think that's a bull hat, is it? Or is it? It's hard to tell. But again, we could train spells with him if we want. We don't have... Oh, no, we do have... He doesn't have anything to give us.
It is time to take a break.
Bison buffalo hat.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Oh, it's enemy's turn. Just a second. He's got a human head sticking out. I think he does. Look, it's hard to see. He's not a minotaur. He actually is a human. Yeah, you can... Yeah, it's a bullhead, that's for sure. You can see his jaw and his mouth right there, underneath the nose of the bull. It's there. He's not a minotaur. He is a human. So, he's the last of the 4. Oh, let's see where we are in history before we go to break. Okay, so army strength. He is red. So he's up there in power. The 2... And again, he's got to be on Arcanum, I'm guessing, unless he popped over to Mirror somehow, or he's up in the upper corner, maybe. Anyway, so that's our army strength comparison. We're currently at war with Tauren. As you can see, he's losing poorly, or a lot. Yeah, he's losing a lot. Magic power. Oof, we've got the advantage there for sure. Research, we're up there, of course, as well. Number of towns. Just keeps going up and up and up, as it's supposed to. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, take a quick break, get some water, see what the dogs are up to, and be back in a few minutes and continue on. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.